Let's bring in our next guest from Cedar Creek Living, Ren Carter. Hello,
Hello.
Ren. How are you? Nice
Fantastic.
to see you again.
Great to see you.
Cedar Creek Living is out in Madera. It's a senior living place,
Yep.
but it's more like a resort.
It is.
How is it working at a place like that every day? What do you got there?
It's a wonderful place to work. And last time I was here, we were talking up the luau, so I'm giving you your official lay.
Oh, thank you, Ren.
And
I'm stuttering.
and your very own pineapple for your black water.
Nice. Thank
There
you
you
very
go.
much. Is there anything in it?
No, not yet. You have to put your own
I'll
black
make sure we
water there.
take care of that real soon.
There was a Mai Tai in it, but I was a little nervous, so I had to.
I have an effect on women. Okay, so
So,
what are we talking about this week?
well, I just want to say kudos to you. I've been sitting in your audience, and we have multi-generational audiences going on now. We have babies, we have musicians, we have professionals, artists, all in this one little area. And that's kind of what Cedar Creek's like, too. We have all these different personalities, multi-generational activities. It's a microcosm of the world around us. And that's what we want to age in. As we get older, we don't want to just be shuffled off into like the old people corner.
Well,
We want to be amongst fun, exciting activities and people.
when I was a kid, we had what we called the old folks home
Yeah.
in our neighborhood. But it was more like an institution. It was more like a hospital.
Yeah.
And we would sneak around in there and get in there, and it didn't look like
Didn't
many
look
of
like
these
fun.
people were very happy.
Yeah.
It didn't look like they were having a good time. I go to your place, it looks like the party's on.
It is. It always is. With support. Because we are assisted living, realistically, we do have the independent cottages, we have assisted living, we have memory care. So we're there to support the seniors at whatever level they're at in the aging process. And that is something I kind of wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Because lately, I've been helping families who don't know how to have that conversation with mom or dad. Like, everyone knows something has to happen because they're doing their own medication, they're making mistakes, they might have had a fall. How do we bring it up to mom and dad? Here's the secret. Mom and dad know they're getting older. They know they're lonely. They know that they're not able to host the families for Thanksgiving anymore because they just don't have the energy or the health. The conversation is right there. You can just start it. And we can make it easier. We're actually going to be doing a Lunch and Learn series at Cedar Creek where folks can come in and do ask questions, bring in their loved one, have lunch. We're calling it Senior Living 101, and we're going to cover the basics in a very straightforward, easygoing way, and maybe have some fun while we're at it.
So what you're saying is it's a tough
It
conversation to have, but don't be afraid to have it because chances are they want to have it too, and they don't know how to bring it up either.
Exactly. Right, because none of us, if mom and dad have always been the matriarch, the patriarch of the family, and now they're not able to, it's time to pass the baton to the next generation. Make it a little easier on yourself and let us help you make that conversation. Yeah.
Let's talk about let's talk about your facility. I mean, it
Facility.
has everything.
Facility. Community.
Community.
It's
Okay,
the F word.
let me get it right here. I don't want anybody to feel bad about it.
Well, it is because sometimes facility sounds like it's institutionalized. And yes, it is a facility as far as state licensing goes. But when you walk in, you feel the sense of community, friendship, almost a family feel. I think we're showing maybe some photos.
Okay.
We're going to show some.
Is this one of the? What is it? An apartment? Is it a residence?
It's a cottage. It's like a little condo with a full kitchen, little backyard. You want a little barbecue.
Oh, fun.
We do housekeeping and the gardening and the cooking for you, but you still have the feeling of having your own home. And if you just want to lock it and leave and go on vacation, you can still do that, knowing that everything's going to be safe and secure until you get back. The little living room.
Now,
Yeah.
you talk about. I look on there. I see the kitchen. I see the barbecue. But darn it, you guys have some good food out there.
We do, and I've done it before. I'm going to extend the invitation. It's been a little bit since you've been
Yeah.
out, so you need to come out and visit. And if any of your viewers would like to join us, feel free to visit us on the website at cedarcreekretirement.com or give us a call and make a reservation for our lunch or our lunch and learn and a tour. That'd be fun.
Last time I was there, we kind of just dropped in.
You did. You surprised
You didn't
us.
know that we were coming, but we were in the area. So we said, well, heck, let's go see it. We go in there. You take us on this little tour, and you're like, hey, you hungry? It's the middle of the afternoon. Hey, you hungry? We're having salmon today.
We have salmon every day. We have a delicious fresh salmon salad.
What other kinds of things you have on the menu?
We have Angus hamburgers with either plain your potato French fries or your sweet potato fries. We have a vegan menu. We have a vegetarian. We have lots of low and no sugar options. We always have a specialty drink every day. We do a quench station where we have beautiful sugar-free options so folks stay hydrated.
All day?
All day, all day. And we're looking into doing more of a green menu where it's more organic.
Right.
But we want to use as much fresh produce as possible and still keep it varied. Some of our residents don't really want it to be too varied because of the generation. Like, they don't want their vegetables to touch necessarily, or not too spicy. We want to be respectful.
Meat and potatoes.
Heck yeah. And so if our guys want that, that's what we're going to serve them.
Is it 24 hours a day? They just go and
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. because that's how people eat in our own home. When you're hungry, you just go into the kitchen and get a little snacky.
Wow.
So that's what we want to do for our residents.
What kind of fun stuff are you doing over there?
Well,
You had your luau.
we had the luau. Apparently, we have directors of different departments, and us girls, there's 5 of us, and we're going to be dressing up as the village people soon to do a little concert. Yeah, we have live music pretty much every week out at Cedar Creek. What's the next holiday that's coming up?
The next Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend,
Yeah,
we're having a big
national
barbecue.
holiday set around my birthday.
And, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, oh, thanks.
And then September 11th, we are hosting all of the first responders of Madera to a drive-by barbecue. This is an annual event we're doing now. So just to honor our first responders that help us at Cedar Creek, PIS rescue paramedics, the Sheriff's Department, Highway Patrol, police officers, the firefighters, they're all welcome. They're busy right now, especially the firefighters,
Sure.
but they are welcome to come by and have lunch with us on September 11th.
How awesome.
And the residents love that.
I
You
bet.
know, we participated in the National Night Out in August, and we had all the local politicians and civil servants come by and say hi. We had chalk art for the kids, and we put together a video. We're big on videos at Cedar Creek, so we posted that on Facebook, and that's going to be submitted for the National Night Out presentation. So Madera might get a little kudos for that too.
You say kids. What's the rules on the kids?
Kids are welcome to come. A lot of times they are related to their grandparents, but we also have a couple schools in the neighborhood, so we love multi-generational activities.
Do they come and stay with grandma and grandpa?
They don't stay overnight.
They can?
No, not
they
really.
don't?
They really don't.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Do you really want a little kid staying with you? They're up all night. They might go teepee in the neighborhood. Yeah, but they can come visit.
Awesome. Ren Carter, best for people. You like people just to stop by, don't you?
I love it when you stop by, but if you call, I'll be sure to be there because
Right.
sometimes I'm away from the community like I am right now.
Right.
So that way we can, put out the VIP treatment for people.
Awesome. And how do you get there?
Take 99 North, you take the 4th Street exit, you make a left or right, we're on the left-hand side.
You can't miss it. I didn't know where it was the first time, but it's like the biggest thing in all of Madera.
Pretty
All
much.
right. Ren Carter. So,
Here's your bear.
oh, my
Your very own
Cedar
Cedar
Creek
Creek bear.
Thank you. I think Dorothy Jean will be loving this one right
Awesome.
there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chuck.
Hey, you guys, stop by Cedar Creek and say hi to Ren. Tell her you saw her right here on The Buzz.